You're listening to the Shaun of the South podcast, brought to you by Food City, dedicated to providing you, their valued customer, with top quality products at the best value every day. From certified Angus beef to locally grown produce and in-store made baked goods, nobody does food like Food City. Find a store conveniently located near you at foodcity.com.
People who changed the world. I used to attend night college classes. My history class was in a trailer that had coffee machines in back, ashtrays out front, and a bathroom roughly the size of a luxury coffin. The room had people from all walks of life. Men in camouflage caps, stay-at-home mothers, teenagers, middle-agers, active military, lawn maintenance professionals, and a peace officer, and one Hooters waitress. And we also had one deaf boy. The deaf kid was 20-ish, tall, skinny. His mother came to every class with him. Each night, she wore the same green Publix supermarket uniform. Each night, she brought glazed donuts for the entire class. And each night, she sat beside her son translating the professor's words into sign language. They were pleasant folks. The kids smiled often, and she spoke with an accent that sounded like a Georgia hayfield. At the end of the semester, students were assigned to write essays about our ancestry, and then read them aloud. And if you've ever had the privilege of watching 30 adults stand at a podium reading with as much sincerity as it takes to scratch one's own ass, you understand true torture. One student wrote about his father's high school football career. Another discussed her Dutch heritage, and I almost slipped into a donut-induced coma. But the last to speak was the deaf boy. He walked to the front, his hands were shaking, and he spoke slow with labored moans. He told us about himself, about his siblings, and about how his father abandoned his mother when doctors discovered he was deaf. And when he started talking about his mother, he had to quit reading. If you've never heard a deaf boy cry, you don't know what you're missing. Before he finished, 30 caffeinated blue collars rose and faced the back of the room. We applauded the woman until her face turned red. Even the teacher began to clap. Then, his mother came forward to take the pulpit. It was pure impulse on her part, and even though she wasn't a student, she decided she was going to tell her own story. And she signed her sentences in American Sign Language. An entire trailer full of janitors, landscapers, and Hooters employees sniffled. Her talk was so honest. In fact, I get stuffed up just remembering it. After class, I saw that boy's mother on the porch eating a donut. I told her I thought she was an exceptional woman, and she answered, "Honey, I'm just doing the best I can for my son." Well, that was a long time ago. And to be honest, that night wasn't exciting enough to be worth writing about. I can think of more interesting literary topics than a bunch of overaged students reading essays, each hoping to make a C, if we were lucky, a B. But that night, on my way home, I stopped at the drugstore. I bought a greeting card and scribbled on it in the parking lot, and I used every pretty word that I knew. I signed the card with my own name, and then I wrote, "Thanks for doing your best, Mama. Love, your son."
Well, thanks for listening to Shaun of the South. I've been your host today, Sean Dietrich, and it has been a true privilege. To find out anything more about what I do, you can visit SeanDietrich.com, or for those who are not particularly good spellers, you can visit SeanOfTheSouth.com, and there you can find out all sorts of information that you didn't know you didn't need to know about me. And while you're there, I hope you take the time to drop me a line. Tell me what's important to you. Tell me what's going on in your life. I'd like to hear it. And in case anyone hadn't told you today already, I love you. Now go say that to somebody else. Have a great day.